What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto Reviews. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great start of this week so far. And welcome to a review on Wormhole, which is a new crypto project which is launching tomorrow on Binance at least. I expect listings on all the major exchanges, right? But this is a big project. A lot of you will know it from the airdrop they did. They did a pretty big airdrop, I think about 3 weeks ago or so. So I just wanted to give you my thoughts, all right? This is 100% going to attract a lot of volume. It 100% has potential. Whether I would buy it after launch, we'll get into that a little bit, but that depends a little bit, all right? Because Wormhole, even though it's a great project and it's already being used, it is also a project that's heavily invested in by, as you can see right here, by some big venture capitals like Coinbase Ventures, Multicoin, Parafi, Arrington or RXP, Jump Trading, which means that the initial market cap will probably be quite high. So I don't always like that. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'll give you my thoughts, but I'll also explain a little bit about the project, things you need to know, etc. All right. So, like I said, for most of you, this is the most important thing to know. Will be listed on Binance tomorrow afternoon. In Asia, it's in the evening, I believe, and in the morning in the US before they wake up. But all right. So, Wormhole, like I said, things you need to know, has received major funding. They raised over $200 million. These are just standard VCs, all right? So that's companies that invest a lot of dollars in projects and they gain a percentage of the tokens. Now, about the tokens, and we'll get into what the project is, but I think it's most important that we actually talk about this. First of all, that they have an investment by Jump Trading, I would say is quite bullish. Jump Trading is also a market maker, which if the project has a market maker behind them that's working with them, usually the price action is a bit more reliable. And with Jump, sometimes you also have the potential that they, manipulate is a strong word, but that the price is boosted, all right? So that's all bullish, all right? I don't think this is bearish. I think a Coinbase listing with the Coinbase Ventures investment is also to be expected. The thing is that when we look at the tokenomics, 23% goes to the foundation treasury, 17% to the community and launch, so that's also the airdrop. Core contributors 12%, strategic network participants 11.6%, Guardian nodes 5.1%. Now the ecosystem and incubation though, which I believe incubation is also the investments they received, is bundled up together, all right, and that's 31%. So I'm not sure. I mean, 31% right here to incubation. Let's assume it's all going to incubation, and 12% to the core contributors. That's quite a lot, all right? Compared to some other major launches we've had in the last couple of weeks, it's not the worst. I don't think these tokenomics are that bad in the end, all right? Because what you can see right here is that if you look at the unlocks when the token actually launches tomorrow, it's fine. Like, they're not going to spend the treasury, which a part of is unlocked already, very small part. What the incubation and the ecosystem do with their tokens, I don't know, but the amount that is released every single month is not that high that I think it's going to be a severe problem, and that it makes a rally or a bullish W, which is the name of the token, impossible. So I don't think it's the end of the world. And then after a year, we get some major or some bigger unlocks from the core contributors, the nodes, and the network participants. But that's not something you have to worry about yet, all right? So tokenomics are fine, I would say. There's no major risk with the tokenomics, I think. Now, what is Wormhole? To talk about that a little bit. But ultimately, look, what I think is Wormhole is very much an infrastructure project, all right? So there's no major narrative behind it right now. There's no infrastructure narrative that's going on, but something like Celestia did very well after the launch, which is also an infrastructure project. So if you look at Wormhole, it's absolutely massive, all right? If you want to go about the technicals, what you can do is messaging, queries, connecting different decentralized applications, etc., and they have a gateway. If you want to know more about the technicals, this is not the video you should watch. It's very much built for developers. It's very technical. It's very based around infrastructure on the blockchain between decentralized applications and within and between networks. I will not talk about that too much, but if you look at what they've done already, they've transferred more than $40 billion, more than 1 billion messages sent over the networks, 200 applications built. In general, this is infrastructure, so maybe a little bit boring, but it's being used. All right. You can also see some of the projects right here. So in general, we will not go over it too much, but there are, like, most of these are major projects. All right. So yeah, I think that's all you need to know. In general, what I expect from the launch is it depends. It depends on the market cap. All right. If the market cap is over $1 billion, I would wait around. In general, what I like to wait for is for the price to kind of range so that it moves sideways, wait for the open interest to spike up and gain some momentum, and then enter. All right. Because I do think Wormhole will eventually get a big rally after launch. I'm just not sure if it's going to be instantly after launch, especially not in these market circumstances. But that's Wormhole. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.